I want to thank everybody for showing up today. Fantastic turnout. Thank you very much. I want to thank Jan Evans back here for the bar. Her and Dave came and set it up. She also donated the basket that you see back there. This is going to be an auction later for it. A few people that are here in the audience today. John and Gail Cowles. And I don't know if a lot of people know that their son Jack is leaving tomorrow to England to swim the English Channel. Which I read an article, and there's fewer people that have swum the English Channel than there has been that's gone to Mount Everest. Is that correct? So it's quite an accomplishment to do it. There's not a lot. 362 people, I think, is all that's done it. Jack Boding is here tonight. He is Angels Camp councilman, and also here in Calvert County. I want to thank Dave Silvera, who is a former supervisor. He did the cooking out here today. Hugo is the cook here this evening. I'd like to thank him for his kindness. Former Supervisor Lucy Fine is here with us. Also, we have former Supervisor Paul Stein. We also have former Supervisor Mike Dillorto. Also, Foothill Fire Director Chairman Gary West is here this afternoon. And if I miss anybody, it's not intentional. Also, Betty Snyder is here. Hey, Betty! I'm sure everybody knows who Betty is. Earlier in this evening, before a lot of people came, she had to leave early. Kathy Mazzaferro is here. And Kathy was one of the opponents that I ran against in June, before the June primary. And her and I became pretty good friends. I didn't know her before March when I started my campaign, but we met many times at candidates nights or certain functions that you go to when you're a candidate. You try and show up at all of them, and it's quite a task. I'll tell you, my book is just full. But we became good friends. She was here earlier, and she announced that she endorsed my candidacy. She was behind me and wanted everybody to know that I voted for her to please vote for me.
Put it in an ad, Gary.
Yes.
On the pine tree. There you go.
Put it on the pine tree, John.
And I want to point out that the local paparazzi is here tonight. John and Kim Hamilton at the pine tree. Thank you for coming. You know, I thought about a speech, and I really didn't want to spend a lot of time. I could be a bunch of hot air politician up here and spend a lot of time speaking, but I did want to go over the facts of my platform that hasn't changed since I started my campaign back in March. I'm in favor of economic development and an economic development agency here in this county. I think it's very vital in order to get business to come here that they know the county is serious about wanting them to move here. And unless you get the county involved with any program, then it's very tough to have a business feel when you're trying to entice them to come here that you're serious about it. I think in conjunction with the chamber, who's been doing lately a great job. We have an economic summit, and then we had a luncheon the other day to go over some of the things that we learned during the summit. It's fantastic what they're doing. I think we need to join together to do that, to form an agency and involve the chamber. I think we need a balance here in this county. When I speak of a balance, I think we need a balance with housing and local jobs and local shopping here. When you don't have that in a community, it tends to get depressed when the economy starts taking a downturn. The people that live here in the Valley Springs and Rancho area and the Copper area or the Wallace area commute to work. Most of them commute to work. And right now, with the price of gas the way it is, and it doesn't look like it's going to fall anymore, there's predictions that it's even going to go up with the Olympics over now. I've read some articles about that. These people are paying a second mortgage pretty much for a monthly gas tag to go back and forth to work. And originally they didn't start out that way. When gas was, most of them moved up here, gas was $1, $1.50, $2 a gallon. So it's vital that we get jobs here in this community. I'm also involved right now in trying to get a community college here. Delta College has, I'm going to a meeting September 8th with discussions for Delta College. There's some different projects and some different land projects that are going on here. And I'll know more after the 8th at that meeting how we stand. Ron Randall was part of the last time, and Ron is here this evening too, of trying to get Delta here before the bond was passed. But there's some ongoing talks going on there at Delta College. We need to get a satellite college here for our kids that are graduating. To show not only for our children for their education, but also to show businesses that we are serious with getting them an educated workforce here for them to choose from when they come here to hire people. I think it's very vital for a healthy community. Those are the basic things of my platform, other than I'm in favor of getting, and I read an article here in the Stockton Record with San Joaquin County. And my company, originally when I started my company years ago, I moved into an enterprise zone. And an enterprise zone, some people say don't work, but it worked for my company. It worked for the community that my company started in, with the fact that when you go in there, you get tax breaks from the state, and the community gives you tax breaks. And in turn, as a company, you hire the people, a certain amount of percentage of the people, which is usually about 80%, sometimes 90%, within that community. So your workforce is hired there. And if you need to train them, then the state gives you money for training. And it really grows companies. And I think that, and I read an article in the San Joaquin, in the Stockton Record just last week, where they've expanded the enterprise zone in San Joaquin County to just about the whole county now is going to be the zone there. I'm for bringing an enterprise zone here in Calaveras County. I think the Toyon area is just waiting to be. It's earmarked for that type of business, small industrial and manufacturing businesses, and even green businesses or technology businesses that will be able to provide jobs to people that can live here in the community and not have to commute. I think it's very vital and it's something that's needed. That's my basic platform, and it hasn't changed since March, and I don't plan to change it. I may add some to it, but at this time, I think that's a plateful right there to get those things accomplished when I'm elected in office. And I thank all of you again for turning out this evening. I won't spend any more time with a long speech and talk, but I hope everybody enjoys themselves, and I'll be walking around if you want to ask me any questions. I'll answer anything that's any questions that you have on any issue that you would like to touch with. We have some auctions and I think some raffle tickets to be pulled out. So, and we need to open the doors back up because it's hot here. So thank you very much for coming.